muscular structural work. And so what we're going to be doing is accessing those tiny muscles that we don't get to use enough. Roll the shoulders back from this low plie position and then rotate forward. So the goal is muscular exhaustion. Go ahead here and rotate, which often does not take much. And then rotate to that other side. So if we're doing something and you need to take a break, pick it back up as need be. And then from here, draw both of those knees open. Take a nice inhale and a great big exhale. And then really elongate through that shoulder, pushing that knee away. You can even lengthen that leg if that feels more comfortable to you. And then rotate. You can just draw the shoulder. You can also lengthen that leg. Just keep that spine nice and long. And then go ahead from here one more time and sink. And then lengthen those legs, contract the quadriceps. And then reach from here, the left arm down and that right arm right up to the ceiling. If it's not comfortable to look up, you can keep the head down. You can also take your hand over to that shin and then just gently switch to the other side, creating as much space and lining up those arms, lengthening and opening up the back of the legs. And then release one more time, hands on the knees, and gently push it back up. Forgot to mention that we'll want to use some light weights too, so I'm just going to grab mine, you guys. So lightish weights, if you don't have weights by now, then you have alternatives, okay? So what we're going to do here, you guys, you're just going to use one weight. I'm going to show you first what this will look like from the chair in the event that you are not comfortable kneeling on the floor. So I will show you from this position. Imagine that this is the floor. I'm really going to be pushing my forearm into the floor as much as I can. That way I'm using that resistance, okay? So from here, I'm pushing as much as I can, taking that other palm and pressing it down, and then I'm just going to reach right up to the ceiling. The only thing is, I'm going to do this from this kneeling position. I'm going to push through this forearm here. All of that strength here, and all of that's going to push down. My abdominal muscles are pulled in nice and tight, and then just reach right up. So inhale, exhale. Opposite hand just going to help stabilize. Really push here, and reach. Inhale, and exhale. Now make sure the elbow is underneath the shoulder. You got that belly button pulled in, you guys. Now really push it. And exhale, push that air out. 4 more. 3 more. Now 2 more. 1 more time, you guys. Now we're just gonna switch to the other forearm. So my palm is up. I can do this from here and just resist and reach or use that chair. Are you ready? Push and reach. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Nice deep breath, you guys. Push it. 6, 7 and 8. 2 more. And 9. 1 more now. And 10. Now, if you prefer this method and you don't want to do this with 2 weights, totally understandable. You can go ahead and do 5 and 5. Weights in both hands. I'm going to push down from here. Now, as I push here, the abdominal muscles are pulled in really tight. That neck is in neutral. And then I'm going to push that weight and just lift above the head. Now, if I'm pushing into that chair, you notice here you can even add a little bit of a lift to that knee as you push and lift. Here we go. 2. Now push. As you lift just for a second, pull that belly button in really tight, you guys. 3. And 4. Keep it out of your neck as you reach. 5, 6, and 7. This is 8. 2 more times, you guys. 9. 1 more now. Now, if you are comfortable holding that crouching tiger, hidden dragon from the floor, you're going to push through. You can always take your palms down. You can always do a wall squat. Now from here, deep breath in. I'm going to curl my toes and just lift. Neck is in neutral, belly buttons in. I'm trying to push right into that floor, you guys. Pulling that belly button in. Exhale. Inhale. Don't forget to breathe. 4 more. 3. And 2. And 1. Great work, you guys. Now, I'm going to come up to a standing. We're just going to go through that dip and flip move. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to step tap to one side, step tap to the other side, okay? So the movement is, you have your W here. You're going to go to that downward V, flip it back up and push through. So 1, and switch. 2, your elbow is just a pivot point. And 3, step tap. 4, step tap. 5, 6, keep those elbows open. And 8, 9, and 10. 10 more, faster. 10, 9, 8, just a little side step. And 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, 1 more. And give it a rest, you guys. Roll back and roll forward. Now, as we come back through, we're going to be using from here, you guys, taking the one hand on top of the other. Now, what this does is this affects our balance, our center of balance, believe it or not. When we have our hands like this, a lot easier. Just like when I tell you to step from a lunge, if I step here, it's easier as opposed to stepping here. So same thing. If I've got that nice stance, a nice steady stance, my balance is not as challenged. This time what you're going to do is place your right hand on top of your left. Now, from this position, it's going to be a little bit easier, but not necessarily. You're going to push here, and you're going to kick to one corner and then the other. Now, as you stand, you have a little bit more room as far as using the body to help you. Closer to the floor is a little more challenging. So if you feel, let's try it a few times, and chances are you're going to feel a little bit off balance. So from here, you go ahead and take both of your hands in and take your right on top of your left. Now, I'm going to take my knees in and my feet out so you can see my feet from here. Now, as I transfer the weight onto the one side, I'm trying to kick here and go side to side. You're going to notice that you might feel like you're going to fall over. If that's the case, just rotate your hands in if that works. If it doesn't work, come down to the forearms, okay? All right, you guys, let's challenge ourselves and pull that belly button in nice and tight. So all we're doing is kicking to the corner of each side. So kick and switch. Take your time, lengthen and kick. Place that knee, make sure that foot is slightly rotated out. You're just transferring that weight, you guys, one side and then the other. We're going to do 4 more, and then we're going to switch the hand that's on top. 3, 2, and 1. Now, hopefully that was successful. You're going to switch to the other side. Sometimes there's a difference when I have one dominant, one other hand on top of the other. Doesn't work. Try from here. Okay, so nice deep breath here. Inhale, watch your feet. Take a deep breath in, kick, and kick. 2, and 3, 4. If it doesn't work, I rotate my hands in or drop to my elbows. 5 more, you guys. 5. Exhale, 6. And 7. Exhale, 8. Exhale, 9. One more. And rest it. Wonderful work, you guys. Take a moment. Exaggerate that movement. And then rewind it. Very good, you guys. Let's come back up to a standing. All right, so from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up and we're gonna start here with a light jack if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna come from here. We're gonna go 4 times, and then we're gonna go 4 times and 4 times. But we're gonna come back to this movement in between, okay? So shoulders back, belly button in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fist bump. 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fist bump. 2, 3, 4. Open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fist bump. 2, 3, 4. If the weight's too heavy, you're gonna know it. You don't want to shrug the shoulder. Deep breath in. Fist bump. Very good, you guys. 4, 2. Fist bump. Open. 2, 3, 4. Fist bump. Open. 2, 3, and 4. And give it a little rest, you guys. Great job. Go ahead and open. Relax down. Hinge from that hip. Glide down and feel that nice stretch in the hamstrings without dipping your head below your heart. Other side. Push that hip out. Take a great big inhale, you guys. Great big exhale. All right, so we're going to come back down now. If I'm doing this from the chair, the movement is going to be, again, with the one forearm down. Okay? Now, from here, I'm pushing as much as I can through this forearm. Now, the same leg is going to come up from here, and it's going to kick, sweep, kick, sweep. If that does not work for you, lift up your knee, kick, sweep, then you switch feet and come to the scorpion pose. So from here, I know this is going to be challenging. You're pushing as much as you can, using your opposite hand to help or placing down. Deep breath in. So you go from here, lift up the knee. Swip, kick, swip. And then from here, scorpion, and you're going to push that opposite leg. Now the goal is to do this from the floor, you guys. Just trying to show you ways you can modify if that works. All right, so from here, take a nice deep breath in. Push through that forearm. Use the opposite hand. I'm going to sweep up and kick to a side kick. 1, 2, and then alternate and sweep back into that scorpion pose. Are you ready? So kick, sweep, and squeeze back. Push through the forearm. Sweep, and scorpion. Now you're really challenging yourself here to stay low to the ground. And if it doesn't work, pop yourself up and you're going to notice it's a lot easier from here. Okay? Here we go. So push through that forearm. 1, 2, scorpion pose. And 1, 2, scorpion pose. Nice deep breath in, you guys. Glute minimus, glute medius. Open and squeeze both sides. 3 more. Sweep, kick. Scorpion. Here we go. Sweep, kick. One more time, you guys. Make it count now. Sweep, kick. relax it down. Go ahead from here and push back or lean back on that chair. Take a nice inhale, you guys, and a big exhale. Okay, so if we're doing something and it just doesn't work for you, you always got donkey kicks from standing, leg raises. Just try to find something where you can assimilate some of that movement and then do it in a comfortable space, okay? Now, comfortable range of motion for your body. Sometimes the body just doesn't want to move in certain directions, and we don't want to force it. All right, so now, opposite forearm comes down. Now I'm challenging myself here to do this sweep kick from the same side, you guys. It's not going to be very high. And then I'm going to go ahead and squeeze back. That scorpion's easier because now my center here is able to open a lot easier. All right, I can also do it from here or from that chair. Nice deep breath here. Lift up the knee. Sweep kick, and scorpion. Here we go. Lift the knee, sweep kick, and sweep. Now really press through that forearm as much as you can. Sweep. Inhale, exhale, sweep, lengthen, and squeeze, and sweep, lengthen, and open, you guys. 4 more now, sweep. If you need to, curl that opposite foot here as you come to that side sweep. I curl that right toe under to help me with my balance. Push it now, sweep, kick, sweep. 1 more, sweep, and lengthen. And relax it again, you guys. Push all the way back, let it go. Nice work. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. From my elbows or my forearms from here, I'm going to lift up and open up the back here of the legs, head, neck, and shoulders. Relax in one line. And then from here, push up, downward facing dog. I want to relax my heels down. Just a little slightly wider than hip distance. You can take your hips to one side and then the other and see how that transitions where you feel that stretch up the back of the leg. And then walk it in, soften the knees, and roll it up. All righty, so picking up your weights again. Now, what we're gonna do, you guys, is that toe tap. So I go left or right, left, and then tap 2 times with that one side. So it's gonna look like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So what you're doing is you're switching the foot that you're tapping with when you go to that 2, okay? If it doesn't work with weights, you don't do it with weights. So shoulders back, belly button in, start with your right. Right, left, right, right. You can just move the weights so that they feel natural. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. If you want to keep the weights in when you go to the 2, just keep tapping your foot. Keep moving if it doesn't work. Don't forget the double tap. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Give it a rest, you guys. Keep those weights, roll back. Shoulders back, belly button comes in. Open and squeeze. Keep your posture tall. And then what you're gonna do is take your left arm, reach, pull. So it's a flat back, just a tiny little reach, lengthening and opening without dipping. Just a little stretch here in the back of my leg. As I squeeze my scapula together at the top of the movement, I exhale, inhale. 4 more, you guys. One more, both sides. And rest in. Roll back here and roll forward. Now, if I need to use my chair for balance, what I'm going to do is go ahead and hold on to that chair on one side. This is my chair. From here, my inside foot will come back into that lunge, come to that curtsy, come back to that lunge, and then I'll drive my knee up. Using that chair is going to help me tremendously with my balance, as well as to be able to stand up super, super tall and keep that body right in alignment. So use the chair if you need to. If not, you've got 2 weights, okay? So nice deep breath in from here. We're going to start with your right foot and step back here into that lunge. Now from here, you're going to pop the weight up. Come to a lateral raise. Pop the weight up. And then kick back as you draw your knee up and front snap kick. Okay, so if the weights are too much, don't use them. So big breath in. Step back. I can keep my back leg straight or bend the knee. Reach, lateral raise, reach, kick back. Up, out, up, lengthen. Any part of this movement that works for you, do it. Maybe just the arms. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Use the chair for stabilization if you need it. So you can keep the crown of your head facing the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Nice deep breath, you guys. 2 more. As I pop the arms up, I don't want to shrug the shoulders. And relax it. Go ahead and open up those hips. Take some nice deep breaths in, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick drink. Feel free anytime you need to. All right. Now, we are switching feet. Shoulders back, belly button in. If I need to, I take the chair to the other side. So that inside foot is the one moving if I'm holding the chair. Back, curtsy, kick back. So pop it up. You can keep your back leg straight or bend the knee. You can do 1 straight and 1 bent. Inhale, exhale. Engage and press through that heel, you guys. Keep this out of your neck. Inhale, exhale, inhale. You guys look awesome. Inhale, exhale, kick back, lengthen. 3 more. 2 more. Without shrugging those shoulders. 2 more. A lot of pressure there on that glute. 1 more. Great job, you guys. Drop those weights. Go ahead from here. You're going to come to that number 4. I can sit on my seat. Cross it here. Hands together. Sink that energy nice and low. As much as you feel comfortable. Drop this knee. Hinge from that hip. Big breath here. And then switch to the other side. Find that center of balance, you guys. Use a chair so you can really get that deep stretch here. I can even lean back if this knee is just not cooperating, or I can hinge from that hip. Don't have to worry so much about that balance part of it. Wonderful job, you guys. Now, Let's go ahead here. And we're gonna focus just a little bit on our balance and coordination. So as I come back from here, I'm gonna take a nice deep breath in, and I'm gonna open up into that tree pose. So this knee here is just as far as I can bring it. I can hold on to the chair so I can really work on that external rotation of my hip. If it doesn't work, my knee can stay forward. So open it up here. Now open it up at the same time, and then rotate that opposite palm forward. So I want you to take a deep breath in, one palm in, one palm out. 1, 2, and 3. Now nice and tall. 4, that glute medius is activating as I stand on one foot. 5, 6, the arms are really strong here. 7, as I need to, I could tap that foot down. I could stand, relax that leg if it becomes too much. So 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Relax it. Step it down. Rotate those hips. Rewind it the other way, you guys. Now, as you stand in that tree pose, other side, I can come down low. You always can work your balance from whatever space that you feel comfortable, as well as that external rotation of that hip. So nice deep breath in. Here we go. Open. 1 and 2. My elbows stay open and out the whole time. My belly button stays in nice and strong. I can do one arm and hold on to that chair right here. Okay? 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and relax it, you guys. Wonderful work. Go ahead and lengthen those legs out. Lengthen those arms without letting your shoulders fall. Don't let your low back round at all. Take a deep breath in. Pull right into that hip. Lengthen. All you're doing is a nice, good morning stretch, opening up through that spine as well as those hamstrings, shooting the arrows and the energy out of the hamstrings, and then just flipping right back in and standing tall. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Great work, you guys. Now, for the half jack, go ahead from here, and I want you to step tap 3 times and 3 times, okay? If you prefer to do jumping jacks both at the same time, knock yourself out. This is your workout. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now sink that energy down low. You got those arms activating. 1, 2, 3. Just like a bird, flapping his wings here, keeping any tension or stress out of the neck. Lead with your elbows. Great job, you guys. Step tap. Step tap. 3, 2, 1. We've got 2 more now, both sides. 1 more, both sides. Rest it up. Roll back. Roll forward, you guys. Wonderful job. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come back to a little bit of leg work, transitioning from one leg to the other. Now I'm going to be on both of my palms, okay? So I'm going to keep that back nice and flat, pull the belly button in. The goal is to kick directly behind me and not let my hip open and square. So I'm trying to take from here, up and out of that hip flexor, and kick directly behind me. Center of gravity, palms underneath the shoulders, square off the hips. Big breath in, watch the rotation of your spine and use your abdominal muscles to pull it in. 1, switch, 2. Now we're just up and out here, you guys. 3, your neck is in neutral. 4, 5, 6, 7. Pull that belly button nice and tight. Kick through that heel. Exhale it out. Watch your hips. They want to rotate to the one side. You're fighting it, using your arms, using your abs. Now from here, 3 times with the right. 3 times with the left. Right. Left. You can do kind of a mini where you're just popping and pulsing. Keep from here the hips square, you guys. Push. Like you're kicking something off of your shoe or your heel. Three more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. Neck and neutral. 1 more both sides. 1, 2, and 3. I can come back here into child's pose or puppy pose, or I can lengthen in from that standing position, open up through my spine. So big breath in, I'm gonna relax those hips down and gently rotate with a little bit of a left to right action. Stay down here. Take a deep breath in, you guys. Inhale. And exhale. Now, we're gonna come down onto our backs. So from this position here, you guys, your shins are gonna stay parallel to the floor. I want you to take from here the right hand and place it right behind your head. And you're gonna sweep right down the side of that shin here and calf and reach towards the sole of your shoe or your foot, keeping your chin off your chest. We're gonna go 30 times, push your low back down, and just think about the shoulder blades skimming the mat without yanking on the neck. So big breath in, reach. Reach for it, you guys. 20 more. Exhale up. Belly button in. Shoulder skimming. Just 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest for a moment. Draw the knees open and exaggerate through that hip. Rewind it the other way, you guys. All right, so now we're switching to the other leg. The idea is to try to keep those legs and those shins parallel to the floor, left hand behind the head. Support your entire neck. Take a nice deep breath in, reach as high as you can. Your legs stay in the same space. Reach. Chin stays off of that chest. Exhale as you lift the shoulder blades up. 20 more. 2, 4, 6, 8. Right here, 10 more. 4, 6, 8. Now we're gonna go side to side here. So take a quick break, you guys. What you're gonna do is alternate quickly and tap one and then tap the other. Now naturally the body is going to rotate. Maybe the knees will try to rotate. Try to fight it to keep those legs parallel. Reach one side, reach the other. 1. Now it's just a little bit of an oblique crunch here as I come from one side to the other. The head stays on the same plane. I'm not bopping my head up and down. I'm supporting my neck as I rotate. Just 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more both sides. And rest it. If you are comfortable lengthening your legs, go for it. Roll the ankles. Now take an imprint of your spine. Just let it be heavy right here. Open up the arms, rewind those feet the other way. Bending at the knee, draw both of your knees all the way over, you guys, to that left side and lengthen those arms out. Now we're going to feel the stretch starting at your fingertip. That shoulder, we're trying to really lengthen and open, coming down into that oblique, through that hip flexor, right here through the IT band. You can lengthen that top leg. You can bend and lengthen if you want to. You can just keep it bent. Nice inhale, big exhale, and then just a gentle rotation to the other side. I'm anchoring as much as I can. Nice deep breath, you guys. If I want to, I bend that knee in, supporting it with the opposite hand. I can lengthen the leg. Anything that you feel is going to create that deepest stretch based on where your back is, your shoulders, and where your body is. Now from here, I'm going to rotate into that fetal position, gently push myself up, and rotate back here into that downward facing dog. Now I really want to open and lengthen that posterior part here. So the hamstrings are going to open. I'm going to lengthen and reach. Take a deep breath in. Now, as I come to your favorites, mountain climbers, you guys, you can go ahead and take your hands on that chair and do this from standing. You can pull one knee in, pull the other knee in. You do what works best for you. So nice deep breath in. Here we go. Nice deep breaths, you guys. Palms or elbows under the shoulders. Exhale, pull it in. 4 more. 2. Now jack it out or step it out. If you don't jack, step. Keep your neck in neutral, pull the belly button in nice and tight. Now we're going to alternate leg raises. Now from here, that belly button pulled in nice and tight, neck is in neutral, palms or elbows under the shoulders. 5 more. 4, 3, keep the hips square. 2, 1 more both sides, and give yourself a quick little rest. Push back either from standing or bending. Deep breath here, rotate the hips side to side. Now, you're going to go back to that mountain climber, only for 8. You want to try it from your elbows. You can pike up your hips a little bit more, make the movement smaller, or come up to that chair. Nice deep breath in, square up the hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep your core super tight, you guys. Jack and step it. 3, 5, 8. And from here, squeeze it up. 8, 7. If I need to drop to my elbows, I'm going to. Abdominal muscles pulled in. 3 more. 1. Square off those hips. 2. Give it a rest. Reset. Take a nice inhale. Puppy pose feels best, that's fine. Standing stretch, whatever feels good. On to 6, you guys. Keep that belly button pulled in, neck in neutral. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step or jack. Next in neutral, belly button in. 3, 2. Leg raises. Square off those hips. Pull the belly button in. 4, 5. And rest it again. Push back, you guys. Wonderful work. Muscular exhaustion, structural. From here, focus on your form. Focus on where your body is in space. Now 4 times, adjust the motion so that it works for you. 4, 3, 2, open. 4, 3, belly button comes in. Leg raises. Squeeze and lift, you guys. You can do this. 3, 1 more. Give that a rest. Now really get ready, you guys, because we don't do anything for 2 in here. We go back to that 10 one more time, but take a moment. Relax your hands by your feet and roll the wrists. Rewind it. Assume that position, you guys. Overall body, keep your core nice and engaged. Stand up, pull it in, whatever works. 10, 8, 6, 4, neck is in neutral. 2, now jack it out. 10, step it out if that works best. Keep the body in alignment. Neck is in neutral. Abdominal muscles in. Now right here, lengthen. Straight leg raise, just as high as your hip, if not higher. Exhale as you lift. Just give me 5 more. 4. Lengthen and squeeze, you guys. 3. Here we go, we're so close. 2. Just 1 more. Relax it back. Take a nice deep breath in. I'm going to go ahead and take my left arm and feed it underneath my right and rotate here. From a standing position, I would draw the arm across here and step. So nice inhale, big exhale. If you want to sink your hips down, you can. Relax it to the other side. Now really reach through, you guys. Your head is looking in the direction of your arm. Don't feel like your head has to be compromised. Your neck is not compromised. It's rotating through if that works for you. And reach and lengthen right through. I'm going to push again back to that downward facing dog. And lengthen and open the back of my legs. Slightly wider than hip distance if I have a hard time resting my heels down. And then I'm going to walk it in. Soften those knees. And rotate it up. Very nice, you guys. So now, this next move is a kick, ball of your foot, and a change. So it's kick, ball, change. Anybody ever into dancing? You've probably heard that term before. If you've never done it before, you're kicking your foot, coming to the ball of your foot, changing that energy, that weight from one leg to the other. That's all. So it's kick, ball, change. Kick, kick, ball, change. Kick, ball, change. Kick, ball, change. Kick. Nice deep breath in. Hold from here, the hands on your core. Focus on your posture. Kick, ball, change. Kick, ball, change. 4 more. Nice and tall. 1 more. Now all you're going to do is kick, ball, change the other side. Kick, ball of your foot, change, kick, ball, change. Nice and tall. Hands on the center. Kick, ball, change. Kick, ball, change. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Great work, you guys. Open it up. Relax back. I want you to hinge from your hip. Reach your arms right towards me. Don't compromise your neck. Lengthen and push right here. Inhale. Exhale. Push those hips all the way back. Interlace your hands behind you and drop the crown of your head right to the floor. Now squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lengthen the back of your body. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Deep breath in. Doesn't work. My hands come right into my low back. Soften the knees and sweep it right back up. So we want to do a little bit of work, you guys, to strengthen that low back. And we're going to come down to the floor in order to do that. So hopefully you are comfortable lying all the way down on your stomach, okay? So from here, as I lie down onto that belly, I'm going to go ahead and lengthen my arms out. Now what happens here is your low back might start to feel fatigued. If it hurts, there's a big difference, okay? So if the movement hurts and you feel like you're gonna throw something out, you stop the movement and then you pick another stretch to do instead. You could rotate here and open up instead and come to that pretzel stretch if you prefer. You can also anchor the one arm across the foot and just work on that nice stretch, okay? You guys always have options. All right, so from here, I want you to lengthen your arms out. Make sure that your neck is in neutral. And you're gonna squeeze your glutes nice and tight. I want you to lift up your right arm and your left leg, your left arm and your right leg. So 1, switch, 2. If you want to, you can elevate and keep them off of the floor completely, but make sure, you guys, that it's the opposite arm and leg. And it can be helpful to press the opposite hand and foot into the floor so you really get that greatest lift. Now, as we do this, that low back starts to become fatigued. So that's building that strength in that low back. I want to squeeze my glute as much as I can. Make sure that my neck is not compromised, it's in neutral. So let's just do 3 more here. 2, 1 more. And then take your hands and look over to your right side. Right underneath your cheek, just relax. Other side. So now I'm going to lead with my right arm and my left leg. It's essentially the same exact thing, you guys. Reach. Now try to square off the hip. As you reach and lengthen, the neck stays in neutral. The abdominal muscles are really tight. Trying not to open up. I'm just lifting and reaching and creating as much space between that heel and the finger. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Exhale as you lift. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. And now relax your head, you guys, once again. Okay, so now a little bit of structural muscular work for the glute. And I know you guys remember this one, is you're gonna tuck your foot right into that bent of the opposite knee. Curl the toe under. This is the one where you feel like your leg is barely gonna move. You can do this from standing up and you're gonna notice your leg will move a lot more. You don't have that resistance of the floor. So from here, you're gonna go ahead. You can rest your head if you want to, right on your hands. Curl from here, the right toe, left knee is going to lift up, or the opposite. And remember, it doesn't need to be very high to be effective. So nice deep breath in, use the upper body, pull the belly button in, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it doesn't work, straight leg kick here. I can squeeze, I don't have to open. 7, 8, 9. Now pulse it at the top. Just a half of an inch, you guys. 3, 4, 6, 8. Now hold it. Isolate. Use the opposite leg, contract. Squeeze and hold. Deep breath in, you guys. And then give me 10 more pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And rest. Wonderful job, you guys. Take from here the heels in and out. Take a few deep breaths in. We're going to go ahead and switch knees. So I'm going to curl from here. Opposite right toe under. Tuck that foot right into that bend of the knee. Use my upper body to help me to push. Lift the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pulse it, you guys. 10, 9, 8, 7. That little tiny glute muscle, you guys. We really want to activate it. It does not get a lot of work. 4 more. 2. Isolate and hold it. Lift that opposite leg off. Big breath in, you guys. Really squeeze. And then give me 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And relax it. Pop yourself up on your elbows. Great job, you guys. Roll the neck. Inhale and exhale. Just want to make sure we have a nice little glute here stretch. I want you to go ahead and come to that puppy pose and reach the fingertips as far away from you as you can. Lengthen your spine. And then as you feel comfortable, release and get into that low back, the hips, the glutes, like you're resisting the hands coming in and really reaching through, you guys, and take your hips left to right. I can stand up and rotate my hips left to right, you guys. Wonderful job. Push back, downward facing dog. Remember, I come slightly wider if my heels are just elevated. I can walk my feet in a little bit closer if that works. Take that deep breath in and walk it back in. Now I want to lengthen my spine for a moment. Feel that nice open in that hamstring. I can always support here. Grab on behind the legs, whatever feels best for you. Soften the knees. Awesome work, you guys. Now from here, we got one more with those weights, okay? Just a quick little 100 movements. You can sit down on your chair if you've got no arms and you've got space to do it. So what we're gonna start with here is a tiny bend in the elbow. Now I want to be able to move my hips here side to side. So go ahead and move those hips for me, you guys, side to side. Now, as I take the hip here, I'm gonna kick the arm to that side and then kick it to the other side. Kick, switch. Now increase that range of motion in your hip. It's just a tiny rotation from one side to the other. I want you to contract and squeeze your tricep, back of that arm, rotate. 4 more. 3, 2, you guys look good. 1 more. Now, pull right in. Squeeze the scapula, shoulder blades together. 3 more. Reach, pull. Use those weights if it works for you. Abdominal muscles, shoulders. Okay, so now back here, hip, hip. So just come side to side. Now the other arm can stay activated. I'm gonna go hip, hip, reach. Inhale and exhale. Now get those hips moving. It doesn't matter, you guys, as long as you're moving and you're not hurting yourself. You're lapping everyone that's sitting on the couch right now. Inhale, exhale. Get it going a little faster if you can. Inhale and exhale. 4 more. Have some fun, you guys. 3. You want to make this a part of your everyday experience so you enjoy yourself. 1 more. Relax it. Roll back. Wonderful. Now we're going to come hip, hip. So get comfortable. Hip, hip. Okay, and then all you do is add that reach. Inhale and exhale. Just creating space, you guys, in your low back. Getting comfortable with that body and that movement. Increasing the mobility and the range of motion. Now just a little faster if you can. This one always reminds me of Elvis. I don't know why, but I'm sure he did this at one point. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. And rest it, you guys. Now roll those arms back, roll them forward. So from here, let's open it up. Create a little bit of a nice stretch for the inner thigh. You're gonna go ahead, open, reach, pull back, and in. Open, reach, and in. Now I can do this without squatting. I can do this from sitting on the chair, working that external rotation of the hip. Exhale, push. Don't forget to squeeze, nice and tall. 4 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Now just open and close, pulse it. Nice and tall. 5 more. 3, 2, open up the legs. Reach and punch. Start to hinge a little bit forward if you can. Reach it away from you. Keep your abdominal muscles in, lengthen through that spine. Keep the neck in neutral. If you feel any tension in your neck, pop the body up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice, you guys. Now from here, just a light little jog. If you want to go for a full-on run, you go for it. So big breath in here, side to side. Nice and soft on my feet. Inhale and exhale. Not forgetting to breathe. Take that nice inhale, nice exhale. Now from here, you're going to go for that run and step tap. Other arm pops up as the leg pops back and the arm pops back. So same leg, same arm kick back. 5, 4, 3, lengthen 2, 1, switch. Bicep curl, tricep kick back with that opposite side. Keep your neck in neutral, activate those arms. 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna keep both of my feet here in one space. Get those arms moving. Pull that belly button in. I can stand up straight. I can jog again. Really activate and push. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Up tall. Roll back. Roll forward. We're going to stretch it out a little bit here. So what I want you to do is take that left arm, bring it behind your back, and reach it over. So I'm going to pull back behind me and reach it over. Pull back and reach. One more time. Now I'm just going to take that other elbow behind and reach. Push back and reach. Right back behind the back. Up and over. 1 more. Now from here, inhale. Cross and exhale. Cross at the top. Inhale. Exhale. Cross with the other side. You can take your palms from the bottom and have them in, and then when you reach the top, have them out. 2 more. And 1 more time, you guys. Drop your weights. Lengthen the back of your legs. Keep your spine nice and tall. I'm going to reach down as far as you can, keeping that neck in neutral and that spine nice and tall. I'm going to go ahead here and rotate my hips. I can lengthen my back leg. I can step in, rotate the hip, and catch right into that hip flexor without shrugging the shoulders. I'm going to take a nice inhale. Lengthen and reach tall. Hinge if I can. If I need to, take my hand here. I can focus on lengthening if that works. Big breath in, you guys. Stretching and strengthening. Flat back. And then rotate 1 more time to the other side. Now hinge as far down as you can go. Feel that nice stretch and that nice lengthen. Deep breath in. Square off your hips. You can lengthen the back leg here. You can step the back foot in. Just add that little tiny rotation. Shouldn't be much for you to feel that in the hip flexor. If comfortable, reach up and nice and long. Sink the energy down. Don't shrug the shoulders. Forward. Lengthen. If I can't touch the floor, I take my hand on my quad. Nice deep breath in. Wonderful work today, you guys. All about challenging that mind body, keeping that spirit nice and strong. Right to the middle here. Drop your heels in and drop your hips as low as you can. Finish nice and strong. Push it away. Deep breath in. Reach and lengthen. If I can't come all the way down, that's fine. Switch to the other side. Lengthen those legs out. Roll it up. Let's take 3 big breaths. Inhale, positive. Exhale, any negative. Again, reach for the sky. Pull the energy right down into that heart center. One more time. Inhale. All the things that we have to be thankful for. Go ahead from here. Relax your hands on your heart. And namaste.